So your goal is to make today some tiny increment better than yesterday. And you can use better, you can define better yourself.
Not too long ago, I took a week break from making YouTube videos to work on self-improvement. In this upload, I will present my experiences and reflections on what I have changed and added in my life. While I am still learning and understanding the skill of improving myself, I believe that I have enough to talk about for this video. Over that week, the two main additions that helped me the most were meditation and exercise. In the future, I definitely plan on adding a few more. Eating better is probably up next, although I still need to do more research. Anyway, the structure of this discussion will look like this. First, I will talk about the preparation that goes on before self-improvement and some of the challenges of starting. Then, I will go into detail about meditation and exercise, specifically what I did and how it affected me. It's also important to note that I do these practices in the morning, before working on anything related to school or this channel. One more thing before I start. I got most of my resources from YouTube, so anytime I talk about a source, there will be a link in the description if you're interested in checking it out for yourself. Okay? Let's begin. One of the most important lessons that I discovered during my self-improvement journey was just how important the preparation phase is. Honestly, I never really saw a lot of people talk about this whenever I heard inputs on this topic. Everyone shows themselves doing it, but not many discuss what happens before anything begins. With that said, if you have a desire to embark on self-improvement, take the preparation and planning steps seriously. You must have a tangible plan to work on yourself. On top of that, having a healthy sleep schedule is basically a requirement if you hope to make progress. For me, I try to get up at 6:30 every morning and go to sleep by 11. You don't have to get up that early, or you might want to start your day even earlier. The choice is up to you. So, I already had a consistent routine that had room for dedicating time to insert self-improvement practices. Then came the matter of actually choosing what to start. In order to properly select the right habits, you must have a certain degree of self-awareness. What are your strengths and weaknesses? What do you want out of self-improvement? More energy? Increased mental strength? By answering these questions, I was able to find the habits that were right for my needs. Before I move on and discuss the habits themselves, I want to review some additional challenges that occur during one's path. The main obstacle that usually prevents people from starting their self-improvement journey is a lack of self-worth. You need to already value yourself to a certain extent, because this is what will generate the drive to consistently put in the work. Remember, this is self-improvement. Others may benefit from your results indirectly, but you come first in this journey. Without knowing it, I struggled with this for a long time. I don't think I had as much self-worth in the past, and as a result, I rarely worked on myself. Within each day, you will have to be your own hype man. Say affirmations to yourself, be optimistic and positive, and always remember, you are worth it, and you deserve to dedicate this time for yourself. Let's go into some detail about what I actually did. I first want to discuss some thoughts I had prior to completing daily meditations. I want to be transparent. I was slightly skeptical before diving into this habit. While I had heard a lot about meditation and its benefits, I never 100% believed all of it. However, I moved aside my assumptions and went in with an open mind. First, I watched a 3-part series that concentrated on becoming mindful and having a clear head. Watching this not only increased my intrigue, but it also removed my fear of doing it wrong. Now, with some new knowledge and a plan, I searched for a beginner's meditation and found a good option. While I did enjoy it at first, I eventually decided to stop listening to the video and just set a timer for 10 minutes. Personally, I found this helped me get more out of my time while meditating. As for the setting, I meditate in my room while sitting on a blanket. During the 10 minutes, the only sounds come from breathing and my air conditioner. Overall, I definitely have had a positive experience with meditating in the 2 weeks since it has been a part of my routine. However, there are still improvements to be made. Not every day has been successful. My main problem has been trying to get into a good headspace before the meditation actually starts. Nevertheless, I'm still trying every day, and on the occasion when it is successful, I feel much more mental clarity when I am doing other tasks. Meditation to me serves as an exercise for the brain, building mental walls so that I can be focused and positive. My one tip for getting results from meditation is to focus on your breathing. If you struggle with clearing your head, concentrate on breathing in and out, and only that. As for the future, once I have had consistent positive meditations, I want to extend the duration of them and possibly start doing multiple meditations per day. I would highly recommend adding meditation to your morning routine. It is an excellent form of self-improvement that will help you maintain a healthy mind. Similar to meditation, I was a little skeptical about the extent of the benefits you can get with exercise. We always hear about how exercise changes lives, but for me personally, that had never been the case. Throughout my life, soccer has been my main source of exercise. While I definitely enjoyed it, once I stopped, I didn't really notice a difference in myself. Because of that, I didn't correlate exercise as something which would substantially benefit my life. However, today I understand that I was 100% wrong. Let me get back to my week though. So, I decided to give exercise a shot and searched for home workouts that didn't require any equipment. Immediately, I saw a popular 20-minute full body workout on YouTube and tried it out. I found it to be the perfect balance for me. Challenging, but at the same time, completable and rewarding. Getting that post-workout feeling was something I had not experienced in a long time, and I definitely forgot how great it feels. Additionally, there was a very unexpected benefit that happened to me as I started to consistently do this workout. I started to feel a greater control of my body throughout the day. It's a little hard to explain, but I felt more grounded and confident as I moved around. Obviously, I didn't become muscular in 2 weeks, but knowing that I am keeping my body healthy certainly gave me a boost in positivity and body confidence. Also important to note, even though I exercise in the morning, there are no signs of my energy levels depleting too early because of it. In fact, I believe the opposite has occurred. Exercising has served as a momentum starter, giving me more of a push to go from activity to activity. In summary, I am super glad I started exercising consistently, and it has given me nothing but satisfaction and benefits. If you are considering self-improvement, you need to try exercising if you haven't already. I am almost positive it will help you. Remember though, you don't need to be doing 2-hour workouts. Find something that you can do daily but is still rewarding. If you think you are outgrowing your current plan, adapt. I definitely see that happening for me eventually, and will look for harder workouts once that occurs.
This is what I'm like yesterday. If I did this little thing, things would be just an increment better. Well, that's a great thing because you get the ball rolling and incremental improvement is unstoppable.
Self-improvement is truly a lifelong journey. Always remember this. You might not see life-changing results after 4 days, but if you do something consistently for a year, there will be real change. On the same note, don't get discouraged if you don't complete something on a given day. Considering the big picture, this one day will not mean complete failure on your path to improvement. Most importantly, never feel intimidated about the early stages and never compare yourself to others when it comes to stuff like this. The word self is in there for a reason. This is your journey to be a better you, so do it at your own pace. Personalize it to the best of your ability. What will you do? What are your goals with self-improvement? Let me know in the comments. As always, this has been Dark Horse, and I will see you in the next video.